Hi guys, welcome back to the garage. So I'm here with another spread from the Tiger's Bookshelf. That is our book club, or I should say Zach's book club, The Tiger's Abyss. And we are studying Tarot Wisdom by Rachel Pollack. And so last week we were studying The Magician, and there are two spreads that go along with it. So here's my two spreads. So I've already shuffled the cards. This is the Spirit Song by Paulina Cassidy. So here we go. This is the Magician's Wisdom reading. There are two readings. So this is the first one that I've already shuffled and cut for. So here we go. There are 5 questions. Question 1, what is magic? Ooh. The 3 of Feathers, which equates to the 3 of Swords. That's interesting. What is magic? Well, it is. It's heartbreak, it's love, and it's heartbreak. Both sides to the coin. It encompasses everything. It's like it says here, release and recovery. So yeah, that is what magic is. It is love and heartbreak and release and recovery. I love it. Question 2. How does it act in the world? How does magic act in the world? Ooh. The Knight of Shells. And I think shells are pentacles. Shells, the Knight of Pentacles. Well, it acts in the world as it's all around us. If you only look, you will see it everywhere you go. But you have to have your eyes open, and you have to have that wonderment about you to actually see and focus on the magic that is out there in the world. Because it is. You can see things every day in just everyday mundane life. So this to me says it's all over. It's all over the place. It can't be contained. So that's how magic acts in the world. How do we find it? Ooh. Interesting. King of Feathers, which is the King of Swords. How do we find magic? Well, I suppose, the King of Swords is a learned man, and so he has that discernment. He has the authority to, he's lived a life, and so he understands these things, I think. And you find it by really focusing on it. Find something that you're wondering about, and then actually think and be with it. Tear the notion apart, see what you come up with. That's what I think magic is all about, trying to find the root of where it comes from, what it is to you. That's it. And having that knowledge and fortitude of the King of Swords, to sit and do the methodical and go through it. So how do we use it? Okay, so how do we use it? The 4 of Acorns, which I believe is the 4 of Wands. And so we use it in sharing with community, with family, with friends. Magic is a shared experience. It's not a lone thing. It's something you can share with everyone, because it knows no containment. It has no boundaries. And I think that's how we use our magic, is by sharing it with those who need it, mostly. People who need it is where magic is shared. So, and then the last question, How do we become magicians? Wow. And it's the Ace of Wands, Ace of Acorns. How do we become better magicians? The Ace. By just getting into it. Get out there. Get interested. Get excited. Learn. You know, talk to people. There's books. There's YouTube. There's Facebook. There's just the internet. There's videos. There's all kinds of things out there. So just, you know, get into it and be confident, you know, in what you're doing, because we can all be magicians. We can all be magicians. So excellent. I'm really happy with that reading. Really happy. Magician Wisdom reading. And now we have another one. I'm going to put the cards back in the deck here. And this time I'm going to shuffle, 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 because we have a magician's personal reading. So Zach did this during our live chat, and it got a little personal, so I'm prepared. Oops, and my page just flipped over where the questions are. So, here we go. Hold on a second. I'll put my little stopper up here. So the personal reading is 7 questions. What is magic for me? How does magic act in my life? Where do I look for magic? How do I find it? How do I use it? How can I become a magician? And what will it mean to me? Those are pretty good. That's a little more in-depth than the other one. The other one was looked like a general overall kind of thing. So my personal reading here. So what is magic for me? How does magic act in my life? Where do I look for magic? How do I find it? How do I use it? How can I become a magician? And what will it mean to me? Okay. So, all right. Oh, shoot. I just... I'm going to hold that one out. Okay. I think I'm feeling pretty good here. All right, here we go. So, what is magic for me? Ooh, 7 of crystals. So, magic for me. All right, 7 of crystals. That has got to be, crystals has to be pentacles. Man, I think I just foobarred that last reading. Ah, crystals. Hold on. Acorns. Acorns are wands. Swords. Oh. Shells were cups. Okay, so, and crystals. Crystals are pentacles. Okay. Crystals are pentacles. Okay, so, here it is. What is magic for me? The 7 of crystals. So, it's the 7 of pentacles. So, I have a lot of options. Magic to me is everything. I mean, my life is magical, plain and simple. It's everything to me. I have so many options available every single day, so many different things that I can do that are magical. And yeah, so that is definitely what magic is for me, the 7 of pentacles. How does magic act in my life? It is the King of Wands. The King of Wands. So magic in my life is busy. It's busy. I'm always doing something magical. Even at work, I have magical things that I do on a daily basis. Obviously, at home, I have things in the car that I do that are magical on a daily basis. So I am just busy channeling my energy into everyday life. And then, there's some special things that happen to people where I need to spend a little extra time with my energy giving to those individuals. And so, yeah, I love that. King of Wands. That's how magic acts in my life. So here we go. Where do I look for magic? Where do I look for magic? Look at this. This is too funny. Four of Pentacles. Or Four of Feathers, rather, which is the Four of Swords. Rest. Maybe I get inspiration when I'm resting or when I'm meditating. I don't necessarily think that's when I'm sleeping. I don't dream for some reason. I rarely have dreams. If I do, it's a big deal. Yeah, resting, perhaps meditating, or just being quiet and being still. That's when the magical ideas come, is when I'm meditating or when I'm being still. So that would be it. How do I find it? Ace of Acorns, which is the Ace of Wands again. Just by being out in the world, I find it. I find magical things everywhere. Everything I can look at, I can find something magical about it. The way a leaf moves in the wind, the way a tree branch is bent, the way stones look, or the way the driveway looks with the cracks. I mean, there's magical things you can look at everywhere. So, yeah. How do I use it? Ooh. That's not good. The Devil, which in this deck they call the Shadow. The shadow of I don't know if that's a hyena. I think that might be a hyena because I don't think it's a wolf. But, so how do I use it? Gosh, I don't, maybe I use it to the betterment, keeping the devil at bay, everybody has those moments where you want to do one thing, but it's not the right thing to do. So maybe it's fending off the devil. Maybe that's how I use it. Fending off, the things that I know I shouldn't do. So, how can I become a magician? The Page of Swords, the Page of Feathers. So, be adventurous, cautious, but a little adventurous, but put your toe in the water and get out there. Maybe inspire others. Maybe, inspire others, because I like doing that. I like showing young witches the way forward and sharing my knowledge. And so, I think becoming the magician is doing that. It's sharing knowledge. It's sharing as above, so below, as within, as without. Those types of aspects of the magician is what I like to share. So, and what will it mean to me? Wow. Justice. I like the keywords here too. Truth and clarity. Truth and clarity. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. That's what the magician is to me. Truth and clarity. Beautiful. Sweet. I am so stoked by these readings. Even if I got the first one wrong, it obviously worked out okay for me, I think. So, Anyway, guys, there you have it. There's my magician's readings. If you guys want to get involved, go over to the Facebook group, the Tigers Bookshelf, which I will link below, and join us in our book club, or in Zach's book club. Why do I keep saying our? Zach's book club. Okay, guys. Next week, it's the High Priestess. So, much love. I'll see you next time.